Yeah, welcome back, everybody. So from what's in the glass to how it's served, drinks tell us a story. And Bo Counts is joining us now. We're going to walk through something called, what's it called? Amari.
Amaro.
Right.
Or amari, if you're going plural.
Yeah.
So you might be going to a cocktail bar. You might look at the menu and you might see some words like, oh, what's Chinar or Sfumato or Pasubio.
They sound fancy.
They sound fancy. You're like, I don't know what that is. I don't think I want to drink that. I'll just have a lemon drop, please. Be adventurous, Susan. Let's do this. We're going to be drinking together.
I love the encouragement.
Just trust your bartender. So Italian Amari, I mean, Amaro, I think translated in Italian just means bitter. They're often referred to as Italian bitters.
Yes.
I like them because they tend to be low ABV.
Okay.
So if you were to go into the French Riviera, the Italian coast, or whatever, a lot of people drink Amaris. I think one of the most American popularized Amari would be Aperol. So the Aperol Spritz.
Yeah,
so that's
sure.
a very bitter orange Amari. But the ones that I like dark herbal Amaris. And to make an Amaro, it's basically just a macerated bundle of herbs, botanicals, sticks, barks, leaves, you name it. And then they, fortify it with either high-proof wine or spirits.
Okay.
And then usually add sugar to sweeten it.
Well, when I think of it in this country, I think of you drinking it with something else.
Yeah, like a Negroni.
Like a Negroni.
Or an Aperol Spritz, or the cocktail called an Americano.
In Italy, do they just sip
Yes.
this by itself?
Well, they're generally digestifs or aperitifs, right? So I love, you may have heard of the infamous bartender's handshake, Fernet Branca. So this got really famous here in the United States amongst bartender communities as like, oh, it's the bartender handshake. You just do a shot of a Fernet, and we'll just do a little tiny one.
Yeah.
But Fernet is, it's a little higher on the ABV, but it is extremely floral, medicinal, and minty.
Minty,
So like menthol mint. Cheers. So you taste that, and it's very bitter at first, but you got a mint on the mid palate, and the exhale. It leaves you with a very fresh, minty flavor.
It does, absolutely.
It's
it kind
very
of
bracing.
reminds me of medicine.
But in South
you said
America,
medicinal.
they drink this with Coke. It's very normal to have Fernet and Coke in Spain and in South America. This is one of my favorites. It's Chinar. One of the main botanicals is the leaves of the artichoke plant. So that's why it's got an artichoke on it. It doesn't taste like artichokes. This one is very, very sweet. It's going to kind of taste like a little bit of a sweet tea that you brewed, like a sun tea, and it's room temperature.
Similar color to the last one, but
similar
it's
color,
going to
but
taste
the smell,
entirely different.
very sweet.
Now I could get behind that.
But it's very, very
good.
different. So I just, I wanted you to really understand that not all Amaros taste the same.
Right.
Sfumato is one that's main botanical is rhubarb. Pasubio is blueberries.
Okay.
And you have all these different, and one of my all-time favorites
I was going to
is
ask.
this little guy right here,
Underberg. Right, Underberg.
This is I drink one of these about one every other day. I call it medicine. It's like 150 botanicals. You just kind of drink it out. It's very bracing, not
It
for
has an
beginners.
interesting history. You were telling me one time, like it was
Yeah.
made for medicine.
It is. Well, and a lot of Amaros, that's how they got invented, is they were trying to preserve these herbs and preserve these botanicals and get the medicinal healing benefits from them by macerating them and integrating alcohol so that they'd stay fresh longer. And then we just started to drink them for fun.
Yeah.
Those are
So if you
delicious.
see Amari or Amaro on the drinks menu, don't be afraid,
afraid of it.
Encourage yourself to be adventurous.
Ask
like
your
Bo said.
bartender for just a taste.